Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna be doing a bit of a video. Hunter went from one of the worst classes in Hearthstone to actually one of the better Hearthstone classes. And this is my list. This is my take on a mid-range Hunter deck. I know a lot of you guys are only subscribed to me because I made a aggressive Hunter, like an aggro Hunter, face Hunter basically. But this is kind of like face Hunter 2.0. This is a bit of a different list. Um, I saw a lot of people they were playing like mid-range Hunter in tournaments and stuff, and I'm like, that's not really an optimal list. And so I decided I'd make my own list because I was going to trash talk other people's. So this is what I came up with. I think this is probably the best mid-range hunter list out there, but we'll see. Is that a really low rank to be honest? But I've been focusing on wild. So the general idea of this deck is to get a 1-drop into 2-drop into 3-drop into 4-drop into 5-drop, and then once you get in some good chip damage, not really chip damage, but you start to kind of deal damage to your opponent over time. Hit him for 3, hit him for 4, hit him for 5. That damage starts to build up, and then eventually you can just wear him down with your hero power. So that's the general idea. So, like I said, this is kind of the start that you want. You're going to want a double 1-drop start into Scavenging Hyena. Scavenging Hyena is one of the easiest ways to take over a game. Houndmaster is an interesting pickup here. Normally I would just coin Alleycat into coin Jeweled Macaw, but because we have Houndmaster in hand, there's a bit of an argument for keeping the coin so that we're able to coin Houndmaster a turn earlier, or play Houndmaster a turn earlier, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go for the Jeweled Macaw into coin Alleycat. Of course you want to play Jeweled Macaw first for order's sake, but it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, that's fine. If there were Mana Worm, that would really suck. So, of course, be technically correct. I'm going to actually save the coin because I kind of want to get some Knife Juggler synergy. Uh, this seems like a pretty strong play. Also, this is really only good if you can trade your minions in, and Mage often doesn't play 2-drops. So, let's say I did that. The Hyena really wouldn't get that much value because they would just ping it off or trade into it. So, that's the rationale behind that. Okay. Come on. Hit once. There we go. Okay, not a bad shape. So we have this on turn 3. I don't know what 3-drop mage would play that we want to silence. No 3-drop apparently. So I think this is probably like, what is it? It's like aggro mage or something. I don't know what the deck is, but it's like face mage. But we are the superior face deck. We hit face because we are hunter. SMORC. Also, my friend used this to get top 50 legend. So last season, stuff might have changed, but once a good deck, always a good deck. So that's actually kind of interesting. Um, I'm a bit confused by that, but let's just get the offensive going. If that means if they're pinging that likely means they're gonna spend another turn to ping it again, which means they're gonna be restricted to 3 mana, which means we kind of want to get the most damage on board because they're not gonna have a lot of mana to answer our threats. So that's the general thought process. What could that be? That's probably Ice Block. Yep. Rhino is very strong here because it lets us set up for our Charging High Main turn. And Charging High Main, well, 6 mana 6/5 with charge is a decent card overall already. And then if you add in the fact, 6 mana 6/5 charge is already ridiculous. And if you add in the fact that it's Death Rattle, get 2/2 hyenas, that's pretty damn great, man. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna get Medieval here. Meteored? What's up with that, bro? What is up with that? They're gonna be sad to see that their block is being popped this turn. But gotta attack with a Hymen first, so we pop them at once. Our hero power is lethal. And since Reno's out of standard, I don't think that they can win this, but we'll see, I guess. Yep. So, I mean, as a hunter, you really just punish anybody that wants to play a really slow game that doesn't have good early game interaction. So, as you saw in that game, my opponent kind of just sat there, and Hunter, when it's ahead, Hunter's such a strong class when it's ahead. You just keep on piling more minions onto the board. However, one of the main problems I have with Hunter is that it's really bad when it's coming from behind. You don't really have tools to get back on board. Explosive Trap is one of them, but it's so weak as AoE. Unleash the Hounds is another, but that's just so weak as AoE as well. It's basically just kind of another version of what's it called? Explosive Trap. So this is a pretty good hand. We got the good old 1-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop, but I think it's worth it. Normally, I wouldn't keep the Glocka Crawler because, you know, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, but at the same time, uh, you want to have something against Rogue because they have pirates, you know, so this could get value. Also, instead of leading with Jeweled Macaw there, I led with these two. It's because I assume that they're not gonna like if I led with Jeweled Macaw there, right? And they coined out Hero Power, they killed it. I wouldn't have a target for this, so that's kind of the idea behind that. I'm gonna go for attack or something here. That's also very good. They didn't have the backstab, so I'm not necessarily sure if they would use it. But even if they do have the backstab, this probably sets me up the best against that. Okay, so they are playing Quest Rogue. It seems like it's probably a bad idea. Am I getting patches here? If so, that was some... Whoa! You know this guy's bad. That's when you know this guy's bad. He's terrible. He's not a good player. You don't do that as a Quest Rogue. Yeah, that's kind of dumb, man. I want to put this in the middle because either way, I would want this to get the Direwolf Alpha buff. So it depends. If I want to play it there, that works. If I want to play it there, that works. Either way, no matter which one I want to buff on the side. Like, these two, it's debatable. Maybe I want to buff this one, maybe I want to buff this one, right? But with the Direwolf, I'm allowed to buff either one. Like, I can choose, and I still get to buff this one anyway. Because I'm sure I want to buff this one, but I'm not sure about this one and this one. Thought process, bro. Huh, maybe I'll just play this deck until I lose. That could be a while, though. But yeah, I do feel like this is the best mid-range hunter out there. I feel like a lot of people try to make a list, but their list is just not as good as this one. What are you doing, pal? You're playing loot. This is what happens when you play at rank 14. This is what happens. You play against people running Loot Hoarder. Shadow stepping Loot Hoarder. What are you doing with your life? This guy's like, oh yeah, I don't have enough dust for Novice Engineer. Oh, I disenchanted my Novice Engineer. Oh, so I'm just going to play Loot Hoarders instead. Ha ha ha, it's a pretty good sub. Nope, 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 nope. You don't do that, bro. You just don't do that. Now we get a pretty good turn. We get to go like this and go like this and go like this. There's maybe an argument for trading, but I don't see one. Because they don't really have AoE. They have Fan of Knives, and that's it. If they want a Fan of Knives, Fan of Knives doesn't even save them. So they're kind of just really dead here, dude. This guy's running an insanely weird list. I have no idea why you would ever run Loot Hoarder. Quest Rogue is already a pretty tight deck, and you don't really have much room to just be playing whatever you kind of want. I think they really showed how bad. Okay, well they're showing how bad of a player they are now. Their sequencing is terrible. Also, I'm gonna stop talking about this player. They're terrible, man. I'm not gonna insult them more. Even playing against them is insulting for them because it's just like not even fair. If you like, coining hero power might be right there, but you don't play Stone Tusk Boron 2 into like a 2-2. Like, it's just dumb. I think you just have to hope that you survive long enough and don't kill the 2-2. That's just kind of dumb. There's no point in that. Well played, my good sir. Or my bad sir, because you're bad at the game, lol. Alright, rank up, rank up. Yeah, so I like the idea of playing until I lose. I don't think we're going to lose very often. Because, like I said, this is a pretty good deck. And I feel confident against everything except for Warrior. Warrior is the one matchup I really don't want to face. Fiery Wind Axe, as I should say, is a very good card against me. I will farm these rogues all day. They have a tough time beating me with the no heal. Also, my hero power is just so good against rogue. Sometimes you might want to keep juggler if you have a 1-2-3 curve, but if you're just, you know, mulliganing blindly, you want to get the 1-drop, really. It's kind of a trash hand. If I top deck a 1-drop, it'll be a perfect hand. Not perfect, but it'll be a good hand. And this is not what we're looking for. What can make this up is if they go, for some reason, they're not Quest Rogue, and they play a Pirate on turn 1. That would be very good. Like, Salsi would be optimal. Okay, so they are not Quest Rogue, which means this is an even better matchup. Because Quest Rogue, I kind of have to worry about them pressuring me back. Like, if I don't kill them fast enough, they can kill me. But Miracle Rogue is just so slow. Like, it gives me infinite time. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to bet that this is not explosive trap, but even if it is, I'll take a bet. Okay, it's fine. And that kind of sucks because I'm never gonna be able to play a 4-mana 1/1 with enough tempo, but it's not terrible. Okay, do that. Honestly, I think it actually might be this. No, there's no way it's that. This is just better. Next turn, we got a pretty sick turn with Tundra Rhino and charge in, kill some stuff, hit some face. Mimic Pod, is that what the new cool Miracle Rogues do nowadays? The hip Miracle Rogues? Coin Hero Power. Oh, not Coin Hero Power. You're going to be pretty sad about this, buddy. Tundra Rhino is a hell of a card. Yes, that does allow them to like hit this and like Fan and Knives and stuff, but I don't really care if they do that. Because that means if they play Fan and Knives here to kill the like freaking like plant guys, that still means I get my Tundra Rhino alive, and if Tundra Rhino lives, this is just likely game because I get a bunch of charging beasts, and well, let's just say unless you have what's it called? Vanish, you're not gonna be doing well. Alright, start off with a backstab. Edwin is still in fact a card, and wow, that was actually really good for me. Really bad, sorry. That was actually really good for them. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, let's just do this. Feels bad, man. It feels very bad, man. This is actually such a strong card. I specifically played the Rhino because I didn't think that they could kill my Rhino on curve, but I forgot about that card. And they have the Fan of Knives. That is brutal, sir. That is brutal. What is the card you Mimic Potted, though? Jeez, dude. That is so brutal. Give me a 2-drop. I'll take that, I guess. So bad for me. Yeah, it looks like we lost this one. So maybe the video will end here. Was this off a Mimic Pod? I assume based on the card placement in their hand, I think that was off a Mimic Pod. I'm not sure. But really what we got to do now is we got to start squeezing in hero powers. Just try to rush them down a bit. Okay, they Mimic Podded a Razor Leaf. That's fine. To me, it's like they have Auctioneer next turn, so we want to set it up where it's most awkward. Maybe they don't have Auctioneer. Who knows? The world may never know. So, I actually kind of want to do this here because this allows me to just keep on hitting face. Did I hit face there? I didn't mean to. I really did not mean to do that. I meant to kill one of these. But oops. Oopsie daisies. Oopsie oops. Yeah, like I said, it kind of felt like they were setting up for an Auctioneer turn. If they don't have the sap, we're fine. If they do have the sap, that actually really sucks. I know that they have another. Oh god, Counterfeit Coin is so good there. They get to go like Razor Petal, kill all my guys. Yeah, not having a 1-drop as this deck is very bad. And you have to kill that cat, really, bro. You have to kill the Tabby cat instead of the Alley cat. Okay, well they're digging for they're digging for sap. That's fine. That's actually just okay. As long as you don't have the sap, I'm fine with that, I guess. Not really, but it's not the end of the world. That was actually not that good of a turn for them. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling it's Snake Trap. Yep. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? So let's see. They have to. Hero power is correct here, I think. We really need like this 2/2 hyena. What is it really gonna do, right? They just like backstab it. This actually is guaranteed damage. This is being really optimistic. I mean, if our board lives until oh my god, that's really bad. Fan is really bad here. I would not. Ha ha ha. I'm not a fan of that. Well, they already used one other fan, so I mean, this guy's kind of drawn pretty well here. Not gonna lie. High main's actually gonna get some work done still. Still gonna get some damage across. Although that is likely game unless we top deck something amazing, which I don't think we do. Feels bad, man. Feels sad. It feels bad. It feels super sad, man. Ooh. Well, I think we have to win this turn. King Crush, easy. Okay. Thunder Lizard. Ew, gross. Ew, gross. Haha. Yeah, we lost, lol. I don't know. Why are you here, Nugget Box? That's a good question. Because you enjoy quality Hearthstone content. That is why you are here. Yeah, maybe it was right to hit face. Hitting face there gives me the top tick outs. Although we probably die next turn anyway. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. They had a very good draw this game, and I probably lose here. I lose to basically anything if they have cold blood. Well, YouTube knows. YouTube put me on the first page. They know what's up, man. They know to promote me because I'm an up and coming YouTuber, man. I will be the best Hearthstone player ever, the best there ever was. Do you not have lethal, buddy? Because you are really screwing up your trades, man. All right, pal. Do I have any top decks that save me here? Why would you do that, buddy? Okay, well, it's 1821. Well, technically, I'm not dead. No, I need to save that. Ouch. 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 Okay, well, dig for 2 damage. Let's see how lucky you are. Drum roll, please, for the top tech skill command. Oh, never skill command. Never. I'm actually interested. What is that secret? Never skill command. Feels sad, man. Yeah, that really sucks. Well, that concludes it for this YouTube video. Thanks for watching. Again, I'll show the deck list again in case you missed it. I think this is probably the best mid-range hunter deck list out there. I really don't like Rat Pack. That thing seems terrible, honestly. Rat Pack is just so underwhelming on turn 3. It's bad at every part of the game. You're ahead in the game, that's a way you can lose because Rat Pack is such a weak 3-drop. You're behind in the game, well, a 3-mana 2/2 is not going to save you. Like, it's just a bad card overall. I think it should not be played. And yeah, that's why I feel like this is an optimal mid-range hunter list. It's because it doesn't run Rat Pack, and Rat Pack is a terrible card. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the usual, and see you later. Peace. Alright, boys, that was the YouTube video. What shall we do now? What shall we do? I feel like climbing out of the dumpster for Wild. Yeah, I don't want to be in the dumpster anymore. Dumpster sucks, lol. Or, since we are in the dumpster for Wild, we can do some memeing. Some memes. Some danku memes. Let's see, what is... Rat Pack is a bad card, bro, trust me. I don't know what rank you're at, but at, like, high tier legend, Rat Pack is a bad card. I can think of very few times when Rat Pack is actually good, man. Not gonna lie. Face is the place indeed. Yep, face is always the place. I don't like playing mid-range. Like, I'm fine with playing mid-range decks, but I usually like to play aggressive decks. They're just most efficient on ladder. But now that I've said that, I kind of want to play some Renolock. You got to Legend with Rat Pack in deck? Well, I mean, it's possible, man, but I feel like it's just one of the weaker cards. I'm going to do a Renolock video right now, guys, so... Some wild, things getting wild, climbing out of the dumpster. Hey, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another video. I've been doing a lot of wild content recently because, I think wild is actually probably a better format than standard right now, or at least I like it better. Uh, yeah, so this is the deck list I use for a good amount of my ladder climbing, and this is in combination with I don't know if you know LOL, but LOL in all caps. I think I have him on my friends list. Shout out to him. I think he's one of the better Renolock players that exists. I'm gonna try to find him right here, right now. Yeah, see there. And also in collaboration with Jimbo. I don't know if you know him. He's a really good Renolock player as well. But the point is, this is the Renolock list I used. I barely lost. I went from, I would use Renolock as, like, a climbing deck because I want to get better at Renolock. I'm on, for the people in chat, I'm not talking to people on YouTube. I'm on NA. If you want to friend me, my name is TitanX, #1483. Showing it off right there. So, for those of you that do not know, okay, Wild actually has an insanely long queue time, especially once you're at Legend. For those of you that don't know, Renolock is basically a control deck, okay? And how you win games